alongside Andrew Dunlap, and on sideline reporter is Mr. Logan Weaver. And Andrew, college basketball is back. Women's college basketball is back. It's going to be a great night for basketball. Crowd's filling up behind us back here, and we're all very excited for the season to get underway.
Yes, I am fired up and ready to go. This is going to be a fantastic season, full of twists and turns. I want to see what the Lady Muskies bring to the table, from start to finish, with their three-point shooting to their rebounding, and what have they improved on over the summer.
And hopefully they improved a lot over the summer, coming in at around 10-15 record last season. So you're hoping that they can improve from last season, 6-12 in OAC conference play. But a good mix of veterans, losing one veteran in Mallory Taylor, the one senior, but you're gaining 6 seniors this season, and you know that these 6 seniors are going to be ready for this season.
Well, Mallory Taylor was a big piece to what the Muskies did last year. She did a little bit of everything: scoring, rebounding, passing, and getting steals out there. So it's going to be a big loss to lose her. But then you, like you said, you got 6 seniors, that are all capable of doing what Mallory did, as long as they work together and I'm sure things will just work out in the end.
Hopefully they will work out in the end, but it's also to have a coach like Beth Fox on your team to help this young team, veteran team, be ready to start this season, as she knows she's going to have this team ready to go tonight.
Yeah, Beth Fox, the 13 years experience coach, no, 14. She's going to go in talking about what she, with a lot of experience, and she's also got the experience of the seniors going in to advise this deep roster about what the importance of getting this first win. They got each giving their own little speech, emphasizing some good points, and when it comes to that, they're all covered.
They're all covered, as Coach Beth Fox, 14th year as the Lady Muskies head coach. So you know she's going to have this team ready to go tonight. But on the other side, they have a very talented team in the Kenyon ladies, one of the top defensive teams in Division III basketball. And they also have a great coach in Coach Suzanne Helfont leading the helm.
Yeah, she is a 23-year experienced coach, almost twice as much as Beth Fox. And with a lot of success on her resume, so she's gonna bring in a lot of success. She's hopefully gonna bring in the same level of success to this team, despite the fact there's only 5 players on this roster, Kenyon roster, that's from Ohio. She's gonna be working to build a connection with each and every one of them and look to improve on what they did last year.
You excited? You ready?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
College basketball is back, ladies and gentlemen. Women's college basketball, to be exact. The Lady Muskies versus the ladies tonight. Game is out at 7 o'clock, so you do not want to miss it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll keep it right here on WMCO or on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, "Read your lease. No pets allowed." My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
It's me, Artie. Come see what I collected from the Creative Galaxy in my idea box.
Transform your world.
Will you help me make art?
Each one of our journeys keeps us.
Before you throw it away,
Hey, I have an idea.
think outside the box.
We'll never get older. Each one
Go be amazing!
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes, and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten. 40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to SaveTheFood.com.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good stir. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
And you gotta get rid of all the nerves by having some good communication between the players. So I'm hoping that this game we're going to see some great showing from the Muskies.
And hopefully we'll have a great showing indeed as both teams are ready. Both teams are on the court and ready. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Mr. Andrew Dunlap will have his keys to the game, and we'll also have the national anthem coming up here pretty soon. So keep it right here on WMCO or on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV.
North Coast Athletic Conference. So again, they're going to stress trying to make the Muskies turn over the ball. So we're going to need to handle it pretty well. Last year we had a hard time handling the ball, so it's going to need to play out a little differently. And secondly, we used to live and die by the three-point shot. So we got Muskies that are going to need to do a little less three-point shooting and more attacking the rim.
Yes.
I want to see lots of attacking the rim. Challenge the depth of Kenyon. Get them in foul trouble. Make them rely on their short-handed roster.
Short-handed roster indeed, as Logan said. They are a little small, but they are a tight-knit team. They're going to have their team ready. Coach Helfon's going to have their team ready. And the Lady Muskies, first game of the year, little jitters here and there. I remember always playing my first game of the year back in high school and in football here. I'm always a little nervous, but it is what it is. It was a very exciting time. We're going to have the national anthem, so we're going to keep it right here so we can listen live to the national anthem, so keep it right here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Steel Center. Here are the beautiful people from Muskingum University for tonight's NCAA women's basketball game, featuring the ladies of Kenyon College and your to our Olympic drive, please remove your hats for playing our national anthem.
Starts the game right here on WMCO and on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV. 1 minute.
$150 over 90.
180 over 111.
160 over 110. I had a stroke.
This is what high blood pressure looks like. You might not feel its symptoms, but the results from a stroke are far from invisible or silent. If you've come off your treatment plan, get back on it, or talk with your doctor to create an exercise, diet, and medication plan that works for you. Go to loweryourhbp.org.
If I would have followed a treatment plan, I would not be in this situation.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
The Muskingum University Lady Muskies and the Kenyon ladies. I am Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap with tonight's call, and Logan Weaver is on our sideline. We're getting the starters right now for both teams. Looks like starting for the Lady Muskies will be number 3, junior Dana Parkman, number 12, senior guard Caitlin Smith, number 23, senior guard Haley Stalker, number 25, senior starting guard Olivia Basanson, and number 43, your starting forward senior, Stephanie Clark. That is your starting lineup for the Lady Muskies. And your starting lineup for the Kenyon ladies will be number 4, Paige Matasashitz, number 12, Jessica Gerber, number 15, Griffin Tulis, number 23, Sharon Hall, and number 35, Ifeamo Archimalo. Those are your starters for tonight's matchup. It's here. We're about a few seconds away from tip-off, Andrew. College basketball season is back, man. I'm excited. You're excited. We got a good crowd on our hands for tonight's game. Lady Muskie basketball is back.
You could say college basketball is back over and over again, and I will tell you, you're dang right there it is, and I am just as excited as you are, maybe even more.
You sure? Andrew's excited here, ladies and gentlemen, but we're all very excited.
Yes, I am. I know when I'm excited, and this is one of those times.
College basketball is back, ladies and gentlemen. Live from the ANC Steel Center. Once again, I am Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap. Logan Weaver is your sideline reporter tonight. Both starting lineups have been announced. We're ready to get things going. The Lady Muskies will be in their home whites, while the Kenyon ladies will be in their away black uniforms. Lady Muskies looking like they got some new home uniforms this year, looking nice in their new threads. So new team, new threads, should be very interesting. Dana Parkman will get the tip along with Ifeamo Archimalo for the Kenyon's in, one tip by the Lady Muskies. Olivia Bassins had it down deep, and we'll pass it back out to Caitlin Smith near the right corner. Caitlin Smith will drive into the paint, but she is blocked in and fouled by number 35 of the ladies, Ifeamo Archimalo, for the ladies. And Caitlin Smith will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
That was a great drive there. A pump fake, then going down the baseline and finding the contact.
Caitlin Smith, first free throw is up and good. Second free throw on the way for Katie Smith, up and good. 2-0 to begin the night for Caitlin Smith and the Lady Muskies. As number 12, Jess Gerber will bring it up for the ladies near the right wing. She'll give it up to number 4, Paige Matasasic, and give it up to Archimalo near the right corner. Number 4, Matasasic near the left wing. Give it back to number 15, Griffin Tulis. And she will pass it out to number 12, Jessica Gerber, near the right wing. Back to Matasasic near the right corner. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Going to try to get a shot off with Griffin Tulis. 3-pointers up and no good. Rebounded by Archimalo of the ladies. Restart the shot clock, but number 4, 3-pointers up and good. Paige Matasasic gets the first points on the board for the ladies.
And that was impressive defense, zone defense by the Muskies, but it forced them to get that open 3 and get the lead back.
And we have a jump ball call as Dana Parkman and Ifeamo Archimalo went up for the rebound, and is a jump ball in favor of the ladies. As number 12, Jessica Gerber will bring it up to the court for the ladies. Gives it up to number 23, Sharon Hall, who passes it back out to Matasasic near the top. Backs out to Gerber, dribbling down the left wing. Picked up by Haley Stalker. Passes it back out to Hull. Back out to Gerber, who gets it down low to Archimalo, and she is fouled on the play, and she will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. As it is on number 12, Caitlin Smith of the Lady Muskies, the first on her. So Archimalo will go to the free throw line. First shot is up and off the rim and no good. Still 3-2, 8:40 remaining in the first quarter.
I said during the pregame, I mentioned that the Kenyon ladies are not very good free throw shooters. Archimalo, in particular, last year went 46% from the charity stripe.
As she just made her second free throw, so now at 4-2 in favor of the ladies, as Caitlin Smith will bring it up near the right wing, hands it off to Basanson near the right wing. Pitches it back out to Dana Parkman, who drives up the middle. Shot is up and good for Dana Parkman on the driving layup. Tie ball game. As the ladies will bring it up to the middle of the court will be Gerber. Passes it out to Sharon Hall near the right wing. Tries to drive, but is stopped by number 23, Haley Stalker. As she passes it back out to Griffin Tullis near the top of the key. Back out to Gerber near the right wing. Passes it back out to Matasasic. Back out to Sharon Hall for the 3-pointer. She is way off and rebounded by Dana Parkman for the Lady Muskies, as she will bring it up near the right side and hand it off to Caitlin Smith. As she sets up the play for the Lady Muskies, hands it off to Olivia Basanson near the 3-point line. Shot fakes, dribbles, passes it back out to Caitlin Smith near the right corner. Passes it back out to Dana Parkman near the top of the key, and her pass just goes out of reach for Haley Stalker. Turnover for the Lady Muskies. And we will have our first subs of the day for the Lady Muskies. Number 22, Emily Yeager will check in, freshman, for the Lady Muskies. And checking in the game for the ladies will be number 22, Ellie Schaub. Gerber will bring it up the court for the ladies to number 4, Matasasic. And she will get it to Schaub near the top of the key. Her first shot is up and way off. Ball will hit the line, and it will be out of bounds. Ball will go to the Lady Muskies.
It looked like more to me, just from speaking from this angle. The ladies tried to save it and throw it at one of the Lady Muskies, but they stepped out of bounds by accident.
Yeager at the top of the key. Gets it up to Basanson near the left wing. She dribbles, kicks it out to Stephanie Clark near the top of the key. Back out to Haley Stalker. She's driving with her left, kicks it out to Basanson. Her 3-pointer is up and no good, but rebounded by Haley Stalker. Kicks it out to Yeager, passes it out to Basanson. She's driving down the middle, passes it out to Dana Parkman near the left wing. Shot is up and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Matasasic of the ladies. She will get it out to Gerber. She will go down the left side of the rim.
I believe that was Alexander Clark that was, Alexander that was driving.
As number 15, Griffin Toulis passes it out to Gerber near the top of the key. Gets it out to Matasachis near the right wing. Back out to Gerber. Back out to Toulis near the top of the key. As Schaub will drive to the free throw line, and Matasachis three-pointers up and no good, and it rebounded by Schaub of the ladies. And she will kick it back out to 15 Toulis, whose right corner three-pointers up and good for the ladies. Three-pointer for Griffin Toulis. As Wisconsin will bring it up for the Lady Muskies, 7-4 in favor of the ladies, 6:13 remaining in the first period. As Wisconsin drives to the paint, he will kick it out to Stephanie Clark, whose shot is up and no good, but she is fouled on the play. Good dish by Wisconsin to get it to Clark, as she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. First three throws up and good for Stephanie Clark.
And it looks like Alexandra Carson is being substituted out, and checking back in is Caitlin Smith.
Stephanie Clark's second shot is up and no good off the back of the rim, but she almost got her own rebound, but is rebounded by Griffin Toulis of the ladies, as she will bring it up the court for the ladies near the left wing. Kicks it out to Schaub near the left corner. Schaub will kick it back out to Matasachis near the top of the key. Back out to Toulis near the right wing. Looking for a teammate, is almost stolen by Haley Stalker, but Schaub's left-hand shot is up and good. Nice drive, left-handed layup by Schaub of the ladies.
Bezancic got greedy there, trying to jump into the passing lane and steal the ball, but she missed, and that cost them.
As the ladies will bring it up the court.
A good steal by the ladies, now going on a fast break.
Gerber's shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Stephanie Clark of the Lady Muskies. Kicks it out to Caitlin Smith, as she will bring it up the right wing, and she will find Yeager near the left wing. Yeager drives, shot is up and good for the freshman. Emily Yeager gets her first points of her collegiate career. As the ladies, Gerber will bring it up near the right wing, gets it to Schaub. Gets it to Matasachis, who is wide open near the three-point line, is up and no good. Well, rebounded by Griffin Toulis. She kicks it back out to Schaub, who kicks it back out to Sherber near the top of the key. Back to Toulis. Near the right wing. Looking for one of her teammates. Gets it to Gerber. Gerber drives near the left wing. Guarded by Yeager. And picked up by Matasachis, who gets it to number 11, Lane Davis. And her shot is up and good for the ladies. 11-7 in favor of the Kenyon ladies. As Caitlin Smith will get it to Haley Stalker near the right wing. Getting the screen from Stephanie Clark, but she will take the shot and is up and no good, and they will let the ball roll out of bounds. Ladies will get the ball.
This is what they need to avoid. Settling on those three-point shots. She's going tried to fake out her opponent, but this Kenyon team, if they scouted the Muskies well, they should know they're going to try to take the three whenever they can.
As we had some subs come in the game for the Lady Muskies. As Matasachis' shot is up and no good, but it'll be out of bounds in favor of the Lady Muskies. Checking in the game for the Lady Muskies is number, I believe that is number 32, excuse me, 22. Excuse me, number 0, Casey Lepla for the Lady Muskies. Carson's three-pointer's up and no good, and is rebounded by Schaub of the ladies. She will try to get it to number 23, Sharon Hull, but it was nicely tipped out of play by the Lady Muskies. So almost a turnover for the ladies, but it'll be their ball under the basket. Schaub will get it to Lane Davis, who will drive, but we have a traveling call. Turnover for the ladies. It'll be the Lady Muskies ball.
It looks like she forgot which foot she established on her pivot on that one.
As Caitlin Smith will get it for the Lady Muskies and bring it up the court to set the club up offensively. Yeager gets it back to Dana Parkman for a nice dish, and it is an easy bucket for Dana Parkman.
Great cut to the basket by Dana Parkman. No one there to stop her thanks to the screen.
Nearly stolen by Alexander Carson as she was guarding Schaub, and she kicks it back out to Griffin Tulis near the top of the key. Tulis looking for one of her teammates, and she will get it back to Lane Davis in the post. She kicks it back out to Shane Hull near the three-point line. Her driving layup is up and no good, but rebounded by Lane Davis. She gets the rebound and up and good for the ladies.
The Lady Muskies need to do a better job marking someone and boxing them out.
As Dana Parkman was looking deep for Casey Lepla, but no good as she missed her shot. As Griffin Tulis will pass it out to Sharon Hall, excuse me. And Paige Matasasa's three-pointers up and good. 16-9 lead for the ladies as the Lady Muskies will get it back up the court fast with Alexander Carson near the left wing. Back out to Caitlin Smith. Carson driving. Layup is up and no good. She almost got the roll, but is rebounded by Griffin Tulis of the ladies.
She tried to split the defense with that finger roll, but it didn't work out for her.
Matasasic kicks it out to Schaub, who almost lost it, but will gain it right back as the ball went through her hands, and she gets it back out to Tulis near the right wing. Tulis looking for one of her teammates, gets it out to Hall, who's looking for Lane Davis in the post. It is tipped, but it is also tipped out of play by Casey Lepla, so it'll stay ladies' ball. Checking back in for the Lady Muskies is number 25, Olivia Besanson. And number 43, Stephanie Clark. As the shot is missed and rebounded by Stephanie Clark of the Lady Muskies, she'll get it to Caitlin Smith. Caitlin Smith has a wide open number 0, Casey Lepla, but her shot is up and no good, but she is fouled on the play, and she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots.
Good plan of attack to get up the court real quick. Wish that ball would have went in, though.
Casey Lepla will go to the free throw line, shoot 2 shots. First one is up and good. 10-16 lead for the ladies of Kenyon.
And that's Lepla's first points as a college athlete here at Muskingum University.
As Matasatis will check back in for the ladies, and she will sub out number 22, Ellie Schaub. As Lepla's second free throw is up and no good. Rebounded below by Stephanie Clark, who kicks it back out to Besanson. Kicks it back out to Carson near the top of the key. Caitlin Smith drives to the left, looking for Lepla again. Shot is up and good for Casey Lepla.
Played the pick and roll to perfection.
16-12 lead for the ladies of Kenyon. 1:25 remaining in the first period. As the ball goes down deep to Archimalo, and she kicks it back out to number 11, Lane Davis. She gets it out to Matasachi near the top of the key. And there is a foul on the play. It looks like number 25, Olivia Besanson, tried to get her hand in there, but was not able to. It looks like she will get the foul on the play. Her first foul of the night.
A little greedy on that one by Besanson, but it kind of seemed like she ran into her on that play.
Checking in the game for the ladies of Kenyon is number 14, Keely Anderson. She gets it out to number 12, Gerber. Her three-pointer's up and missed, but is rebounded by Archimalo of the ladies as they will regain the possession. As Gerber, guarded by Carson, gets a nice screen from Lane Davis. She kicks it back out to Lane Davis near the three-point line, gets it back to Archimalo in the post. Her shot is up and good for Archimalo of the ladies. 18-12 lead for the ladies of Kenyon. As Caitlin Smith will dribble up for the Lady Muskies. 38 seconds remaining in the first period. Gets it out to Besanson. Driving to her left. Gets it out to Lepla. Gets it out to Caitlin Smith. Driving near the left wing. Pick and roll once again. Gets it back out to Lepla, but she is swarmed by defenders. Gets it back out to Carson near the right wing. Besanson driving to her left. Her shot is up and no good. Got bumped on the play, but the ref said play on.
She tried to jump stop through the double team, but and then go up, but kind of tripped up jumping through.
And we have a foul on the play as Gerber was driving against number 32, Alexander Carson, and she will get the foul on the play, and that is her first personal of the game. 7.2 seconds remaining as the ladies will regain the possession, as they will get it to number 14, Kylie Anderson, but her shot is missed and is rebounded by Carson, whose last second shot is up and no good, just a little short. But that is the end of the first period as the Kenyon ladies take an 18-12 lead over the Lady Muskies. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the rest of your first half action right here on WMCO and on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV.
It's me, Artie. Come see what I collected from the Creative Galaxy in my idea box.
Transform your world.
Will you help me make art?
Each one of our journeys keeps us young.
Before you throw it away,
Hey, I have an idea.
think outside the box.
We'll never get older. Each one
Go be amazing!
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
Steel Center for your opening night of women's college basketball between the Muskingum University Lady Muskies and the Kenyon ladies. Lady Muskies are down 18-12 at half. We're going to go down to Logan Weaver, who has his first quarter analysis. Logan, what do you have for us, my man?
Hey guys, it's been a bit of a struggle for the Lady Muskies here in the first quarter. However, they are still within this game. One of the things that Coach Fox talked about during that break was that the ladies definitely, or that the Lady Muskies, I should say, definitely need to work on their defensive rebounding for today's game, and communication has been an issue. That is something that I've noticed too, sitting here on the sideline, is that Kenyon definitely has much better communication compared to the Lady Muskies side of things. So that is definitely something that they will be looking for tonight, as the Muskies are now on the free throw line.
All right, thank you, Logan, for that first quarter analysis. As Dana Parkman is at the free throw line, her first free throw is good, as it is 18-13 lead for the ladies.
During her trip to the free throw line, she is usually a 55% free throw shooter.
Her second free throw is no good, sitting at 18-13 still, 9:38 remaining in the rest of the first half. As Gerber will bring it up for the ladies, she will get it to Mullis, who gives it to Schaub. Back to Gerber for the three-pointer. Shot is up, and it is good for the ladies of Kenyon by Gerber, 21-13.
They've been making it rain down from downtown all first quarter. Now they're going to continue here in the second.
Sanson's three-pointer is up and no good, rebounded by Gerber, who would take it down the right side of the court and gets it to Schaub near the right wing. Back to Gerber. Gets it to Mullis, top of the key. Back to Matasachis near the left wing. Looking for Schaub. She looks down low for Mullis. Gets it to Archimel, whose shot is good. Good ball movement by the ladies, and they get an easy layup, 23-13 lead for Kenyon. As Caitlin Smith will get it to Carson near the left wing. Carson driving, getting a screen from Stephanie Clark, will not use it. Going one-on-one against Archimalo, but Sanson almost wanted to do a step back, but get it back out to Carson. Kicks it back out, the program back to Carson. Her shot is up and no good, rebounded by Stephanie Clark. Smith will reset the offensive possession. Caitlin Smith will get it to Stephanie Clark near the left wing. Back to Caitlin Smith near the top of the key. Asking for a screen from Parkman is Caitlin Smith. She will drive near the baseline, kicks it out to Basanson, whose shot is up, no good, rebounded by Archimalo of the ladies. Gets it to Gerber near the right wing, gets it to Matasachis. Back to Mullis near the top of the key. Schaub, shot is up, off the glass and in is Schaub as she gets it up to a 25-13 lead for the ladies. Caitlin Smith to Basanson at near the right wing, gets it to Stephanie Clark down low. Her shot is up, and one opportunity for Stephanie Clark as she gets the layup to go, and she has another free throw coming up.
Stephanie Clark has had a great, I think, had a decent showing here tonight for the Muskies, and showing off her the height advantage she's got over the Kenyon. She's been taking advantage of it.
Stephanie Clark's free throws is good. 25-16 lead for the ladies as the Muskies get a nice three-point play from Stephanie Clark. As Gerber will get it near the right wing. He's looking for Lane Davis in the post, and she will get it. Nice cut by Matasachis near the bucket. Layup is up and good for Matasachis for the ladies. As Caitlin Smith will get it back near the court, and it is stolen by Gerber. She brings it up near the right wing to Mullis near the top of the key. As she will dribble it down to the corner, kicks it back out to Schaub near the left wing. Back out to Matasachis. Back to Schaub, and she gets it back out to Matasachis near the right wing. Back to Gerber as Mullis will take a step back, Jay, and it is good for Tulis of the ladies. She's having a good day so far for the ladies of Kenyon.
Kenyon ladies, everything they're throwing up this second quarter has been going in the net.
Yeager's shot was up and no good, but rebounded by Stephanie Clark in the paint, and it is almost stolen by Matasachis of the ladies, but it will be Lady Muskie's ball still.
And she was a little hesitant going up, playing aggressive, get that put back, and that cost her.
As Sanson will throw it out for the Lady Muskies, get it to Dana Parkman near the right wing. As Casey Lepla has checked in the ball game for the Lady Muskies. As Dana Parkman will drive, her shot is good, and she has an and one opportunity for the Lady Muskies. Dana Parkman taking it strong to the hoop.
If we know anyone that plays aggressive for the Lady Muskies, it's Dana Parkman.
Dana Parkman going back to the free throw line. She will have an and one opportunity. Parkman's three throw is short, off the rim, and rebounded by Tulis of the ladies. Back to Gerber near the left wing. She's driving, but picked up by Yeager of the Lady Muskies. Tulis driving down to the right wing, kicks it back out to Schaub. Back out to Gerber. Poked away by Yeager, but Gerber will retain the possession. 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Gerber notices it, gets it up to Lane Davis in the post. Her shot is good for Lane Davis. 31-18 advantage for the ladies.
Gerber was able to draw the defensive help by driving to the basket and took advantage with a quick and easy pass.
Basanson looking for Dana Parkman in the post. Caitlin Smith comes off on, and it is lost by Basanson. She couldn't handle the ball, and it is an easy turnover recovered by the ladies. And Caitlin Smith almost got the ball herself as Tulis near the left wing. Shot fake, sticks it back at the Lane Davis. Her shot is up and good, and Beth Fox will call a timeout on the play as it is a 33-18 advantage for the ladies of Kenyon. We're going to take a quick break as well, so keep it right here on WMCO and on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
And we are back live from the NC Steel Center. I am Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap Logan Weaver has your sideline report as the Lady Muskies are down 33-18 to the Kenyon Ladies with 5:20 remaining in the first half. As Besançon will get it near the left wing, getting a screen from Lepla, and she will try to get it down to Lepla, but it is stolen by Griffin Tulis of the Ladies of Kenyon. Good defensive pressure by the Ladies to get out of that timeout. And bad turnover as Griffin Tulis was looking for number 22, Ellie Schaub, but not able to communicate, and turnover for the Ladies as the Muskies, Lady Muskies will get the ball.
It looked like a rare turnover to me, in my perspective, from the Kenyon Ladies on that play.
As Alexander Carson will bring it up for the Muskies. To Haley Stalker, her shot is up and no good, but rebounded by Dana Parkman. Kicks it back out to Yeager near the three-point line. Shot is up and good for number 22, the freshman, Emily Yeager.
Lighten up the crowd with that wide open three.
Gerber bring it up for the Ladies. Gets it to Schaub. Gets it back out to Gerber near the left wing. Schaub is open near the three-point line, and it is no good. Rebounded by number 25, Olivia Besançon. As Carson was looking for Yeager, and she almost turns the ball over, but on the floor is Besançon, but it is thrown away and stolen by Griffin Tulis. And she shot fake, but did not get the travel call, but she gets it to Paige Matasic for the easy two-point basket. 35-21 advantage for the Kenyon Ladies. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Besançon to Lepla, back to Besançon near the left wing. Dana Parkman takes it back out to Emily Yeager, whose three-pointer is up and no good. And looks like Casey Lepla is going to go in for that rebound. She gets an over-the-back call as she will pick up the foul. Checking in the game for the Lady Muskies is number 43, Stephanie Clark, and number 12, Caitlin Smith. As looks like we have a shoe, and it is all tied up as Griffin Tulis will throw it back in to Gerber, Jessica Gerber, and she will bring up the court for the Ladies. Gets it back out to Matasic. Back to Mullis, who gets it to Lane Davis in the post, and she kicks it back out to Schaub, whose jumper is good. As the offense is clicking for the Ladies right now, as they are up 37-21 against the Muskies. And Carson's layup is up and no good, and is rebounded by Gerber.
Carson looked like she got a little greedy on that one.
Looks like we have a 30-second timeout for the Kenyon Ladies. We're going to keep it right here. So down 37-21 is the Lady Muskies. 3:17 remaining in the first quarter. Not a good start so far for the Lady Muskies.
Yeah, it's definitely not been a good showing this quarter in particular. I mean, Logan and Coach Fox have emphasized it in the first quarter. Communication is going to be key. It feels like there's a lot of miscommunication and mishandling on the Lady Muskies side. They're making simple mistakes that can easily be fixed.
They can be easily fixed, but again, making too many mental mistakes is the Lady Muskies. As the timeout is over, 37-21 advantage for the Kenyon Ladies. 3:17 remaining in the first half. As Gerber will get it to Lane Davis. As looks like the Lady Muskies have switched to a 2-3 zone. We'll see if that works for them. As Gerber finds Schaub near the three-point line, and it is almost stolen by Caitlin Smith, as she almost got an early steal for the Lady Muskies. So 2-3 zone will be the Lady Muskies.
She sent that ball flying into the Muskie bench.
Lane Davis will get it to Gerber near the top of the key, as they will try to work through this 2-3 zone of the Lady Muskies. 5 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Tulis is open into the left corner. Three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Yeager of the Lady Muskies. She will bring it up the court, get it to Caitlin Smith. There's a little bit of a dangerous pass, but Caitlin Smith was able to corral it for the Lady Muskies. Smith to Yeager near the left wing. Gets the screen from Stephanie Clark as she will drive, and she is fouled on the play. Good aggressive move by Emily Yeager of the Lady Muskies, as she will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Emily Yeager is having a very decent showing in her debut as a Lady Muskie here with 5 points already on the board. Now 6.
Now 6.
she's been playing very aggressive, making her most of her opportunities.
And she's making the most of it as she is doing very well offensively. Second free throw is good for Emily Yeager. 7 points on the night for the freshman. As checking back into the game for the Lady Muskies is number 3, Dana Parkman.
It looks like they're going back to man for this time around.
As Gerber will bring up the court for the ladies, gets it out to Matasachi to the left wing. Schaub, top of the key, three-pointer off the back of the rim and is rebounded by Dana Parkman of the Lady Muskies. And she will get it to Caitlin Smith, who will bring it up near the left wing, gets it back out to Yeager near the left wing. She's driving, her shot is up and no good, but rebounded by Lane Davis of the ladies. And Gerber will bring it up near the right wing. Kicks it back out to Tulis near the top of the key, back to Matasachi, left wing. Matasacic looking for an open teammate, gets it to Schaub near the top of the key, gets it back to Gerber near the right wing. Back to Tulis, who gets to Lane Davis in the post, and she is fouled on the play as she was going to go up for the two-point shot, but she causes the foul, and she's going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul on the play is by Stephanie Clark, her first of the night.
That was a hard foul by Stephanie Clark, trying to keep her from getting anything good going on that shot attempt.
Lane Davis, first free throw. Good. 38-23. 1:55 remaining in the first half as number 25 of the Lady Muskies, Olivia Besanson, will check back into the ball game.
Well, Lane Davis at the charity stripe, she is a total 60%.
Second free throw is no good for Lane Davis, so it'll stay at a 38-23 advantage for the ladies of Kenyon. Caitlin Smith kicks it to Besanson. She drives near the top of the key, back to Carson near the right wing. Who gets it to Dana Parkman in the post. Gets it to Stephanie Clark, who could not corral the pass, but gets it back to Caitlin Smith near the three-pointer liners. Up and no good, cannot roll, but rebounded by Stephanie Clark is good. Put back for Stephanie Clark, 38-25.
It's not over the back call if the defenders are boxing her out while standing underneath the hoop.
Tulis, top of the key, gets it to Matasacic, driving in the paint. Shot fakes and almost travel, but able to keep that foot. Gerber near the corner. Gets it to Lane Davis in the post. Looking, gets it, kicks it back out to Gerber, whose three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Dana Parkman of the Lady Muskies.
That was good help side defense by Olivia Besanson on that play.
As Dana Parkman was going to carve through the defenders, but we will have a jump ball on the play, and it will be advantage. Looks like Kenyon ladies. As we have a sub for the Lady Muskies, checking back into the ball game is number 0, Casey Lepla. We have 51 seconds remaining in this first half. Kenyon ladies advantage, 38-25. Gerber brings it up to the top of the key for the ladies. Gets it to Schaub near the left wing. Gets it back to Tulis near the top of the key. Almost stolen by Carson, but Gerber kicks it back out to Tulis near the top of the key. Good defensive help by the Lady Muskies. The Matasachi will get into the post to Lane Davis. Kicks it back out to Gerber near the top of the key. Gerber drives, kicks it back out to Matasachi, who drives. Shot is up and no good, but then is rebounded again by Schaub, who takes the quick three-pointer. She misses, but is rebounded again by Lane Davis. Another offensive rebound by the ladies. Gerber, 15 seconds remaining. Looks like this is last shot opportunity for the ladies of Kenyon. As Gerber against Carson drives, kicks to Schaub, and then it was tipped by the Lady Muskies. So it will still be ball for the Kenyon ladies with 6.2 seconds remaining. Gerber will throw it in for the ladies. Gets it out to Matasachi, who ball is, it looked like it was tipped by Caitlin Smith. The Sanson will try to throw it up, and it will not be. And the Lady Muskies and the Muskies down, the Lady Muskies down 38-25 to the Kenyon ladies after the first half. Not a great showing so far by the Lady Muskies, as it looks like not a too bit of a slow start. It looks like we're going to try to get an interview real quick with Coach Fox. So we're going to send it down to Logan Weaver, who has Coach Beth Fox. Logan?
All right, Coach, and one thing that you've been talking about during the breaks here during this game has been communication for this team. Down by 13, however, still a lot of game time left to come back. What are you going to talk to the girls about as you go into break?
Defense first of all, and we're going to talk about communication, switching those cuts, over helping on the inside, and then playing out, just not boxing out and not going after those O boards or D boards. So that's going to be the basic of it. I have confidence in our offense. I believe our shots will fall. We just got to keep shooting. We got to do a better job of keeping our heads up and hitting some of our shooters.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Right to you guys.
All right, thank you, Logan. As Coach Beth Fox, rebound is the key going into the second half. So we'll see if the Lady Muskies will be able to get that going in the second half, because that was killer for them in that first half.
Yeah, the ball, especially you could see it in the final seconds of that first half. How many rebounds that the Kenyon ladies got? I would say 3 or 4 I counted in that play alone. And the Muskies did a good job keeping them from scoring on that one. But it's been a story all day long we've been seeing. They got to do a better job of boxing out and getting everyone to be active on boxing out their women.
And we'll see if they can do that in the second half. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, me and Andrew will have your halftime report coming up next. So keep it right here on WMCO or on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you.
Yeah.
It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
And we are live from the ANC Steel Center as it is halftime between the Muskingum University Lady Muskies and the Kenyon Ladies. Hello, I am Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap. Logan Weaver is on sideline tonight. So we just had our first half action at the beginning of the year, our first half of the year. Not a good start for the Lady Muskies, down 38-25 to begin the game, as they are struggling right now in some areas of the game, rebounding-wise especially, but hopefully they can be able to improve and get that fixed here at half.
Yeah, they've had a lot of trouble. The Muskies, one of their biggest problems is that they've been having trouble getting the handling the ball. They committed a total of 8 turnovers in the game, but most of it could have been easily avoided, but it's just by miscommunication that's been leading them astray. And one of the big differences in how the Kenyon Ladies and the Lady Muskies have been playing is in the assists. As the Kenyon Ladies have made 8 assists in total this first half, while the Muskies only made 3. So it's showing off that the Kenyon Ladies are doing an excellent job getting everyone involved and moving the ball, and the Lady Muskies will sometimes put their head down and go solo.
As we talked about earlier in our pregame, the defensive pressure of the Kenyon Ladies, one of the top defensive teams in their conference, and one of the top defensive teams overall, Division III-wise in basketball, showed in that game as they forced a lot of turnovers by the Lady Muskies, and the Lady Muskies just weren't able to hand some of that pressure shown by the defense.
Yeah, they were overwhelmed. They were overwhelmed at times by the defense. When whenever people like Dana Parkman or Olivia Bezanson drove in the lane, they made sure 2 people were there to meet them and make it hard for them to just go up for their patented layup. And also glass eaters like Stephanie Clark has been feeling overwhelmed at times after getting offensive rebounds and trying to put a putback up.
As again, we talked about the defense. Should be interesting going into the first half. See if the Muskies can do something differently offensively to get through that pressure. And something that we saw for the Lady Muskies defensively, they went man-to-man for most of the game. Then they switched to the 2-3 zone. Did pretty well in that time. They were in 2-3 zone. Then they switched back man-to-man. So do you think they're going to still stick with man-to-man, or do you think they're going to go into that 2-3 zone in that second half?
I think it's most likely that they're going to stick to the man-to-man because I would too. The Kenyon ladies have been taking advantage of us leaving them open for 3 and made us pay for it, scoring a total of 3 3-pointers in that first half, making it very hard for us to stop what they're doing.
And we'll see if the Lady Muskies can do better in that second half. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more of your first half analysis. We'll got the players that stood out in that first half, so keep it right here on the Orbit 90.7 or on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV. Zach, don't forget you got to do the Orbit News update. And we are back live from the ANC Steel Center with your first half report, your halftime report between the Lady Muskies and the Kenyon Ladies, as the Lady Muskies are down 38-25 at the half. I am Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap and Logan Weaver at sideline. So we talked about a little more of our first half analysis at first. Now we're going to go to the players that stood out in that first half, more than likely starting with the Lady Muskies. Dana Parkman stood out in that first half with her hustle plays, getting 7 points for the Lady Muskies. So she was one of the players that stood out, the junior. But the seniors, some of the seniors right now, Olivia Besanson, 0 points. Alexander Carson, 0 points. So some of your senior leaders not stepping up in that first half.
Yeah, Olivia Besanson and Alexander Carson were completely shut down that first half, showing that maybe the Kenyon ladies were ready for what they were going to bring to the table. And you nailed it. You nailed it. Dana Parkman had a great showing with 7 points, and she's on her way to a double-double with 5 rebounds on the day so far at the end of the first half. Great shooting percentage too, shooting 3 for 5 at the end of the first half. I'm also going to look at Emily Yeager, who is also having a good showing. Coming off the bench, she scored 7 points, one of which was from 3-pointers, and we also got some good charity stripe shots from her.
And then real quick for the Kenyon ladies, with 10 points, number 4, Paige Matasasic, the sophomore. She's having a great game so far. And also number 11, Lane Davis, with 9 points.
Yeah, Paige Matasasic is having a great showing out there for the ladies, putting up 9 points and shooting very well. 4 for 9 out there, making it clear she's made it clear most of the time out there. She's been the general for this team, for this Kenyon team, and most of the plays, it feels like are running through her.
And running through her as they are. She has been the general all night for this team. That is it for us. We're going to go send it back to the guys' studio as Zach Vincey is going to have your Orbit News update for you guys. But stick around because we're going to have your second half action right here on WMCO, the Orbit, or on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to SaveTheFood.com.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
Steel Center home for the Lady Muskies basketball team as they take on the Kenyon ladies for the season opener for women's basketball for the 2017-2018 athletic year. I'm Logan Weaver, and a quick update from today's game. The Lady Muskies currently trail here at the half. One thing that Coach Beth Fox has been talking to the Lady Muskies about tonight has been communication. That has been the key issue, but players have been trying their best to get rebounds. That has been another key issue for this team, which is what Kenyon has been able to do, is communication. They've been able to communicate among themselves during the game. However, Muskingum has not been able to, which is definitely hurting them in their more aggressive play style on offense. Something to definitely keep an eye on as we look forward to the second half. Muskies trail by about 13 entering the second half here in the ANC Steel Center. You're watching Orbit Media TV and listening live on WMCO.
All right, Zach, send it back. Finish it up. are back live from the NC Still Center as second half is underway as the Lady Muskies get off to a quick start with Stephanie Clark scoring the first bucket of the second half. I am Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap and Logan Weaver at sideline. As the Muskies will go into that, looks like the 2-3 zone as we talked about earlier, as they switch it to man-to-man actually, as the first shot is almost rebounded by Dana Parkman of the Lady Muskies with the ball will retain in the ladies' possession.
She was Dana dived for the ball as it was rolling out of bounds. She was proved to be showing off how scrappy she could be out there on the court, but she might have jumped a little too far ahead and the ball fell out anyway.
As the starting fives will remain the same from the first half for both sides of the ball, as Matasasic will get it to Gerber near the right wing, gets it to Hull as she will get it to Mulis at the free throw line. Back to Matasasic, whose jumper is good for Matasasic, and she gets on the board for her 12th point of the game, giving the ladies a 41-27 lead. Carson will get it to Parkman near the top of the key. She gets the three-pointer off the backboard, and in is Dana Parkman's three-pointer as she gets her 10th point of the night.
Fired from the top of the key. You gotta aim for the backboard.
Hall gets to Matasasic near the right wing, looking for Archimalo in the paint. Her right-handed jump shot is up and good for Ifeanyi Archimalo.
Archimalo goes for the hook shot over Stephanie Clark, and it works in her favor.
Caitlin Smith will bring it up for the Lady Muskies. Gets to Stephanie Clark near the top of the key. Back to Carson near the left wing. Carson to Katie Smith, top of the key. Smith to Parkman in the post. Her jumper is no good and rebounded by Archimalo of the Kenyon ladies as she will get it to Gerber near the right wing. Back to Hall, back to Gerber. Tulis, top of the key. To Matasasic near the left wing. Back to Hall. She's at top of the key, dribbling and gets it back to Archimalo in the paint. And her shot is up and no good, as we're going to see if it is a traveling violation as she shuffled the feet, and it'll be Lady Muskie ball.
Yeah, look, it looked like she had a hard time keeping her pivot foot against Stephanie Clark. She tried to force something up, and it ended up backfiring on her.
As Caitlin Smith will get it for the Lady Muskies and bring it up the left side of the court. Gets it to Basanson near the left wing. Driving, kicks it out to Yeager, who stops and gets it to Caitlin Smith near the left wing. Her three-pointer's up, and she hits it off the glass. Back-to-back bank shot three-pointers for the Lady Muskies, and they are down by 10. Gerber near the right wing gets it to Hall. She will bring it up to the top of the key, gets it out to Matasasic near the left wing, guarded tightly by Caitlin Smith. Back to Hall. Back to Gerber near to Tulis near the left corner. Back to Matasasic, back to Gerber near the top of the key. Gerber being heavily guarded by Basanson. He kicks it out to Matasasic. Her jump shot is up and good for Matasasic, and she gets her 14th point of the night with 7 minutes remaining in the third period. 45-33 lead for the Kenyon ladies.
She got a floater up over the taller Stephanie Clark. The impressive move.
Parkman, top of the key, dribbling, taking her defender one-on-one. Her shot is up and good! And one opportunity for Dana Parkman. She crossed over her defender, able to get the left-handed shot in, and she's going to go to the free throw line for one more free throw.
The crowd here is getting lit up by that move, that crossover by Dana Parkman. This will be her third trip to the charity stripe. She's only 1 for 3 so far in this game so far. Hopefully this one will be a better showing.
Parkman's free throw is good. 36-45. Muskies are down by 9. As Gerber will bring it up for the ladies. She gets it to Tulis. Gets it back out to Gerber near the right wing. Gerber weaving her way, gets it out to Schaub, who checks into the game for the ladies. Tulis got it to Matasasic, back to Gerber. Back to Schaub as they are just moving this ball around as the ladies, and they get a nice shot, and it's no good, but rebounded by Basanson. She will get it up the court to Yeager. She was able to corral the pass. She drives in, and her shot is no good, but she is fouled on the play. by number 4, Matasic, and she will go to the free throw line. Will Emily Yeager to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeager got real lucky on that one. Barely not giving up, turning over the ball on that one. And it turned out in her favor as she was able to force up a foul.
And we have a full timeout here. We're going to go to Logan Weaver. Excuse me, we're not going to go to Logan Weaver just yet. So we're going to keep it right here with me and Andrew Dunlap. So a little better start to the second half as the Lady Muskies down by 9. Little bank shot three throws. Didn't know the three-pointers. Didn't know the bank was open this early on a this late on a Wednesday night. But down by 9. Defense playing a little better. So what you like what you're seeing here so far?
Yeah, we're definitely seeing a team with better chemistry than we did in the first half. Being able to help each other out on the defensive end, on the screen plays, and then on transition, they're playing fast and they're playing hard. And like you said, the bank is open, and if you can make those shots, take it.
And they take them. They have as the Lady Muskies. And we're going to go down to Logan Weaver as he was just in that huddle on that timeout. What did you hear, Logan?
Yeah, guys, Coach Fox is definitely having some interesting offensive play strategy as the players get lined up here for the free throw attempt. It doesn't seem like they're going to be going for too many layups or anything from here on out as they're trying to be more aggressive from the arc and beyond the paint, as they said that not so much for layups unless they are ready for the rebound. So be sure to see some more of those shots put up by the Lady Muskies.
All right, thank you, Logan. So we will look out for that throughout this second half as Yeager made her first free throw but missed the second one. So it was a 45-37 lead for the Kenyon ladies as Gerber will bring up the court and set up offensively as the Lady Muskies are in that 2-3 zone once again. Gerber's right corner three-pointers up, and she swishes it. Nothing but net for Gerber as she makes the lead 11 once again, 48-37. Basanson, top of the key. Gets it to Lepla, who was checked back into the ballgame for the Lady Muskies. Yeager back to Basanson near the top of the key. Gets it to Dana Parkman near the baseline. Parkman looking, gets to Caitlin Smith near the right wing. Smith setting up the offense, gets it to Lepla. Her jump shot is up, rims out, and it rebounded by Matasic of the ladies and gets it to Gerber near the left side. Gerber gets it to Tulis. Back to Schaub near the right wing. Looking for Lane Davis in the post, but guarded heavily by Lepla. Gets it to Matasic, who stepped back three-pointers up and no good. Back of the iron and rebounded by Caitlin Smith of the Lady Muskies. She will look ahead to Basanson, who steps up to the three-pointer and no good. Rebounded by Lane Davis of the ladies. Gerber will bring it up the court and set up offensively. Looking for Lane, guarded by Yeager. Back to Schaub near the right corner, looking for Lane Davis in the post, but Dana Parkman came over defensively to help, and she knocks the ball out of play. Good defensive help by Dana Parkman on that play.
Yeah, we mentioned it. The Muskies have been doing an excellent job this quarter on help side defense. Dana Parkman jumping in to get to intercept that lob pass down low.
As it looks like Archimalo of the ladies will check back in along with Stephanie Clark of the Lady Muskies, and Carson will check back in. For the Lady Muskies, it's stolen by Caitlin Smith, looking to run the court, and she is fouled on the play, and she is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Great defensive pressure by Caitlin Smith to get that steal, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, we kind of the coach said no, cut back on the layups, but if you're going to go fast break, you got to take those layups.
Smith's first free throw, back of the iron, no good. 4:41 remaining in this second half in the third period. Caitlin Smith, second free throw, missed. So 0 for 2 for Caitlin Smith on her free throws.
Yeah, she is now 3 for 6 today.
She missed 2 pretty key important free throws right there. So it's still a 48-37 lead for the ladies of Kenyon. As Lane Davis is caught in that corner, guarded heavily by Casey Lepla, but able to get it back out, get it to Matasic, whose floater is up and good for Matasic, and she has her 16th point of the night for the Kenyon ladies, so she's leading all scorers. As Caitlin Smith will bring it up for the Lady Muskies through the left wing. Gets it to Yeager. and it was tipped by number 23, Sharon Hall of the ladies. So good differential pressure shown right there. As Dana Parkman of the Lady Muskies will check back in along with Olivia Besanson. And checking in for the ladies of Kenyon is number 15, Griffin Tulis, and number 12, Jessica Gerber. Carson will throw it in for the Lady Muskies. She will get it to Yeager near the top of the key. Yeager gets a screen from Dana Parkman, but Yeager will take the three-pointer, no good. And it is rebounded by Stephanie Clark, gets it back out to Carson, whose three-pointer's up and rims out, no good. And is rebounded by Archimalo of the ladies. Gets it out to Gerber, who will bring it up to the left side of the court and bring it near the top of the key. Kicks it out to Griffin Tulis near the right wing. Back to Archimalo near the top of the key. Gerber gets it to Hall, whose three-pointer's up and no good. Rebounded by Stephanie Clark out of the Lady Muskies. He gets it to Dana Parkman, who gets it to Carson. Carson bringing it up the court near the right wing. Gets a screen from Yeager. Yeager wide open near the three-point line. Good for Yeager. Looks like she had a foot on the three-point line, so it'll be a two-point shot for Emily Yeager, who has her 10th point of the night. As Gerber will get it to Hall, who kicks it back out to Lane Davis near the top of the key. Tulis wanted that step-back jumper. Will she get it out to Gerber for the three-pointer? No good. Rebounded by Emily Yeager. She will bring it up near the left side of the court. Yeager to Parkman to the top of the key. We'll get it to Carson. Looking to set up things offensively for the Lady Muskies. Gets it to Dana Parkman near the left three-point line. As Parkman making some moves, she is fouled on the play, and her shot is up and no good. It looks like she was in that shooting motion. She is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
She's definitely been very aggressive in this second half. She's only 2 for 4 so far on the free throw line, but it's really hurting this short bench that the Kenyon ladies have.
Lane Davis with her 3rd foul, so she is going to go to the bench. 2:47 remaining in the 3rd period. Dana Parkman made her first free throw, making it 50-40. Second free throw is good for Dana Parkman, 50-41, and that is her 15th point of the night for Dana Parkman as she leads the Lady Muskies in scoring. Gerber bringing up to the left wing, gets out to Schaub, gets it back out to Tulis near the top of the key, who gets it to Hall. Near the free throw line, gets it back out to Schaub. She drives, her shot is up and no good, but she is fouled on the play, but it looks like it was Alexander Carson who got a hand in there. And so number 22 of the ladies will be Ellie Schaub. She's going to shoot 2 free throws. And that is Alexander Carson's 2nd foul. Schaub's first free throw is good. Schaub's 2nd free throw up, and she is able to put it in, making it 52-41 with 2:34 remaining in the 3rd period. Checking into the game for the ladies is number 4, Paige Matasasic. As Carson will bring it up the court near the top of the key. Carson gets it to Dana Parkman, gets it to Carson near the right wing. Had an open three-pointer, but did not take it, but gets it back to Emily Yeager near the top of the key. She drives, almost stolen by Schaub. Gets it back out to Carson near the top of the key. Carson looking for Besanson. Rips through, and Besanson's shot is up and no good, but gets her own rebound as she did not hit the rim, but tried to take a quick shot, and that is going to be a shot clock violation. Good defensive pressure by the Kenyon ladies as they were able to force that shot clock violation.
She's trying to force up as much as she can in the paint, and the referee is not helping either, and by keeping silent on any possible foul calls.
Gerber will bring it up the court for the ladies as Mules tried to get them out of Sasha, but it hit it off the leg, but she was able to retain the ball. Gets it to Schaub near the left wing. Schaub tried to get it to Archimalo, but it was stolen by Besanson, and it was tipped away by Clark. Besanson will bring up the court, kicks it out to Caitlin Smith near the right wing. Smith was going to drive, but again gets her own ball back, gets it back out to Besanson near the right wing, so a little craziness going on right now, but gets it to Dana Parkman near the top of the key. Parkman hesitates, drives, shot is up and blocked, but it looks like they're going to call a foul on the play, as it looks like it may be number 15 on the play, Griffin Tulis. No, they're going to give it to number 22, Ellie Schaub. Looks like she got the body of Dana Parkman, so that is her first foul of the night, and Dana Parkman going back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more free throws.
And now it's their 5th foul, so the Lady Muskies are now in the bonus. Whenever they get a foul, offensive foul in their favor, they're going to go straight to the charity stripe.
But another missed free throw by Dana Parkman, so they got to make their free throws right now.
Yeah,
being down by 11. Parkman's second free throw is good, and she makes it a 10-point deficit for the Lady Muskies. A minute 30 remaining in this third period as Gerber will bring it up the court. And it is almost stolen by Dana Parkman. Oh, we have an over and back, as looks like they're saying Tulis had a hand on it after Parkman almost stole it. So over and back turnover for the ladies, as the Lady Muskies had some good pressure right there.
She might have had control of, the referee might be saying she might have had control of the ball right before she got past the line, and then and because of that confusion, she accidentally went out of bounds with it, out with it.
The Sanson will get it to Dana Parkman in the left post. Parkman kicks it back out to Carson for the three-pointer. Air ball by Carson, but is almost rebounded by the Sanson, as there was a little bit of a scrum near under the basket, but out of play, touched last by the ladies of Kenyon, so Lady Muskies still can control the ball. The Sanson will throw it in, and looking for someone to throw it in too. We'll get it to Dana Parkman, almost intercepted, but Parkman was able to control it. Parkman kicks it out to Lepla near the left wing, back out to Parkman near the top of the key. Caitlin Smith has 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock, and she's going to try to get a shot off real quick. Parkman spins, and Smith misses, and it looks like it's another shot clock violation. So great defensive pressure shown again by the Kenyon ladies. Another shot clock violation. That's 2 in this period.
Yeah, they're keeping their defensive pressure up on the Lady Muskies, as shown by the shot clock violations.
Matasachis gets it to Schaub. Back to Hall. Pulis back to Schaub. And great offensive ball movement to get for Hall to get that easy running jumper. 54-42 in favor of the Kenyon ladies. The Sanson, left wing, her three-pointer is up and way off and rebounded by Ellie Schaub of the ladies, so we'll get it to Matasakic.
Bazanza didn't even take the screen. She just fired, and the defensive pressure was standing right there, ready to contest it.
5 seconds remaining. Matasakic driving, and she is fouled on the play by Alexandra Carson. That will be her 3rd foul on the night. Will be Alexandra Carson's. 3.2 seconds remaining. They are not in the bonus, but stoppage the clock. And 3rd foul on Carson, as Emily Yeager will check back in for the Lady Muskies with 3.2 remaining. As Schaub will throw it into Matasakic. 2 seconds, 1, shot is up, no good, rebounded by Dana Parkman. So that is the end of the 3rd period, as the Lady Muskies are down 54-42. Heading into the 4th quarter, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have your 4th period action, and we'll hear from Logan Weaver before the 4th period, so keep it right here on WMCO or on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes, and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
Live from the ANC Stadium Center for your 4th period action between the Lady Muskies and the Kenyon ladies, as the Muskies are down 54-42. We're going to send it down to Logan Weaver, who was just in that huddle after that 3rd period action. Logan, what do you got for us?
Hey guys, it seems like there's some indecisiveness between some of these players on offense for the Lady Muskies. And she said that one of the issues that they have is there's too much dribbling going on the offensive side of the ball, and they need to have more passing. That is definitely one of the causes that Coach Beth Fox has seen for this Fighting Muskie team, as they are currently down 54-42, under 10 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
All right, thank you, Logan, for that analysis after the third period. So interesting to hear from him what the Lady Muskies are doing. So a little confusion here from some of the Lady Muskies, something that hopefully they can clean up here pretty soon.
Yeah, and right now my Muskies playing a little too aggressive, getting a reach-in foul is Emily Yeager, and causing this play to happen, out-of-bounds play to happen.
As Casey Lepla got the foul on Ifimo Archimolo for the ladies, as she is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws, and that is Casey Lepla's second foul of the night.
This is Archimolo's second trip to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 so far.
Her first one is no good, off the front of the rim.
Although, like I said earlier, last season she suffered a 45% free throw shooting percentage.
Archimolo's second free throw off the back of the iron and is rebounded by Griffin Tulis of the ladies. She gets it out to Gerber's three-pointer, off the rim and no good, but rebounded again by Matasasic. She kicks it out to Tulis, who gets it out to Gerber near the top of the key. Back-to-back offensive rebounds for the ladies. And it is stolen by Basanson. She will bring it up the court for the Lady Muskies. She's going to try and get that running layup. It is up and good for Olivia Basanson.
She finally gets her first points on the board after fighting tooth and nail to get something.
Gerber gets it to Schaub near the left wing. To Tulis, the top of the key. Back to Gerber. Gerber looking for Matasasic near the free throw line. And is tipped by Yeager, and it was off of Matasasic, so Yeager able to force a turnover on Matasasic, giving the Lady Muskies the ball.
What good help side defense by Yeager, being able to reach out and deflect the ball off the driver's foot and out of bounds.
Caitlin Smith will get it to Yeager near the left wing, getting a screen from Dana Parkman. Kicks it out to Basanson. Basanson to Caitlin Smith near the left wing. Smith, step back three-pointer, way off the front of the rim and no good. Another bad shot by the Lady Muskies. They've had a couple shots here in the second half that are not going in or hitting any of the rim so far.
Yeah, they've been struggling shooting the ball. They're shooting around 37% on the night.
So not good shooting percentage for the Lady Muskies so far, as Matasasic gets the ball and her jumper is no good, but rebounded by Griffith Tulis, kicks it out to Gerber, who shot fakes to the top of the key. Her running floater's up and no good, and it is rebounded, last touch by Olivia Basanson of the Lady Muskies, so it'll still stay Kenyon ladies ball.
Both sides were fighting very hard to get that ball after that missed floater. Just goes out of bounds in confusion.
Alexander Carson will check back into the game with 3 personal fouls. As Hall will get it to Matasasic, who gets it to Tulis, who gets it to Gerber, who drives down and kicks it out to Matasasic. Three-pointers up and no good. Rebounded by Carson, who will get it out quickly to Yeager, as she will drive in, and her shot is good by Emily Yeager to get it to a single-digit deficit, 54-46.
The quick crossover by Yeager was able to throw off the defense and she was able to find an opening to drive to the basket.
As Gerber will kick it out to Tulis, back out to Schaub, who has her foot on the line, whose three-pointer's up and no good. Rebounded by Casey Lepla, gets it out to Dana Parkman, of the Lady Muskies. She gets it out to Carson, who will set up the offense. Carson to Basanson. Basanson driving to her left. Tries the reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Matasasic of the ladies, who will get it to Gerber, who will bring it up the court.
Yeah, Basanson finally found a fast break layup earlier. But now she's still struggling to find any other points when the offense is set. And it
looks like Coach Helfont did take a timeout. It's going to a full timeout. We're going to keep it right here. 54-46, 8-point deficit for the Lady Muskies. 7:06 remaining so far in this game. Still got a little time left. Only down by 8 points, but the Lady Muskies have to take better shots to be able to get back in this ball game.
They're slowly getting back into this game. The three-point battle is pretty even on both sides too. Surprisingly, both are shooting 21% from the three-point line. 4 for 19. The biggest thing to me that stands out is the charity stripe. The Muskies have gone to the line 21 times, but they've only made 14 of them. A total of 66%, or every 2 out of 3 shots.
Logan Weaver was just in that huddle. Logan, what did you hear from Coach Beth Fox and company?
Yeah, guys, Coach Fox says that her team is playing way too soft for their current deficit at the moment. They need to play a lot more aggressive going into the end of this game. Down by a couple, they definitely need to come back in this one in order to get any shot of winning. But that is one of the key things. They do need to play more aggressively on defense to come back in this game.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Logan, for that insight. So playing aggressively so far will be the Lady Muskies the rest of this fourth period, as the Tulis has a wide open three-point shot, is way off the mark and rebounded by Emily Yeager of the Lady Muskies. She'll get it to Alexandra Carson near the left wing. Carson at the top of the key, setting up the offense. Carson gets it to Stephanie Clark near the left wing. Carson looking for an open Dana Parkman. Her jump shot is good for Dana Parkman. 54-48 deficit for the Lady Muskies. 6:30 remaining in the fourth period. Dana Parkman with her 18th point of the night.
A miscommunication by the Kenyon ladies left Dana Parkman open for an easy jumper.
Matasacha's jumper was up and no good. Rebounded by Stephanie Clark, the Lady Muskies. Carson bringing up the court for the Lady Muskies. Carson near the right wing, and she will bring it back out to help set up the offense. Carson gets it to Stephanie Clark, who gets it to Yeager. Yeager looking for Carson. Carson near the top of the key. Carson still waiting, has 6 seconds remaining. Carson looking for Yeager, who gets it up quickly. No good, and almost rebounded by Morgan Gossett, who checked into the game for the Lady Muskies. Gerber kicks it out to Hull, who gets it back to Gerber, back to Tulis near the top of the key, and back to Matasacic. Back to Hull, and back to Gerber near the right wing. And it was looked like it was a good pass, but Layton Davidson was not able to corral it from Gerber, and it's a turnover for the ladies, so it will be Muskie basketball.
The defensive pressure for the Muskies this quarter has been forcing turnovers and bad shots against the Kenyon ladies. It feels like roles have been reversed this time. Quarter.
Parkman, the Carson three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by number 22, Ellie Schaub of the ladies. An almost clutch three-pointer for Carson, just not able to get it in there. And it will be Gerber near the right wing. Gerber gets it to Schaub. Her three-pointer is up off the front of the rim and no good. And a loose ball in the play, corralled by number 14, Keely Anderson, who checked back into the game. Tulis to Schaub, to Anderson, back to Gerber near the left wing. Gerber back to Anderson near the top of the key. To Tulis, setting the screen for Gerber. She uses it, jump shot, no good off the back of the rim, and rebounded again offensively for Lane Davis. Gets it out to Tulis near the left wing. Schaub, almost stolen by Carson, as Gerber will get it on top of the key. Gerber gets a screen from Schaub. Gerber back to Schaub near the right wing. It gets it to Tulis, who was trying to get it to Lane Davis, but she's fouled on the play by Stephanie Clark.
It's the first. It looks like it's the third foul committed this quarter by the Muskies. This fourth quarter, they've been kind of relaxed, not playing as aggressive, driving to the basket like they were in the third.
Checking it back into the ball game will be Caitlin Smith and Olivia Besanson for the Lady Muskies, and checking into the ball game for the first time, number 23, Haley Stalker. As Gerber will get it into Schaub, her shot is off and no good, and rebounded by number 32. I was tipped around by Alexandra Carson. She will bring it up the court. Her layup is no good, and it is touched lastly by Tulis. Lady Muskies were looking for a foul right there, but not able to get one, as it was a clean block by Griffin Tulis of the ladies. As Besançon will throw it in for the Muskies. Besançon to Caitlin Smith near the left wing to Haley Stalker. Stalker looking for her jump shot. And she is called for the travel. She thought she was tripped up on the play, but called on the travel. Another turnover for the Lady Muskies. 4:03 remaining in the fourth period in the remainder of this game. Muskies still down 54-48. Still have some time remaining to get back into this game. Anderson, top of the key, gets a screen for Tulis. Kicks it, was going to look for Tulis in the left wing, but guarded very nicely by Haley Stalker. Gerber, top of the key. Kicks it to Schaub, who gets it back out to Tulis, who is driving. Gets it to Archimalo. Great pass by Tulis. Great ball movement. Easy two-pointer for Archimalo.
That wrap-around bounce pass to get it around the Muskie defense was fantastic. Even though I have to be supporting my Lady Muskies, that was a great play.
Carson drives into the lane, and she is fouled on the play, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Free throws being very key right now, so if you go on the line, you got to make every opportunity count.
Yeah, like I said, the Muskies have been struggling. 66 overall for the late Muskies.
Carson's first free throw is good, 56-52.
For Carson, her season, for the season, she is a around 74% free throw shooter.
Hang on, we have some confusion with the score. There we go. It should be 56-49. They have corrected it. As Carson will get her second free throw. It is good for Algernon Carson, 56-50.
A tight game with 3 minutes and 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter.
Gerber to Matasacic near the left wing, back to Schaub near the top of the key, driving against Besançon. Back to Tulis, top of the key, back to Gerber. Gerber driving near the left wing, gets a screen from Matasacic, picked up by Caitlin Smith. Going to Lane Davis in the post. Guarded by Lepla, and she gets some nice moves by Lane Davis, and she's able to get the nice move down low. Carson, her step back three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Parkman. She gets the rebound, but no good, and she was not able to corral the putback. Rebounded by the ladies, as Gerber will bring up the court for Kenyon. Matasacic to Tulis in the top of the key. Back to Schaub. Schaub to Matasacic. Guarded by Carson. Matasacic looking for one of her open teammates. Kicked the ball on the play by Carson. Good defensive pressure there.
Reset. Negative thing is it resets the shot clock to 15 seconds, giving them more time to handle the ball.
Matasacic will throw it in for the ladies. Gets it to Gerber at the top of the key. Setting up the play. Gerber taking on Besançon. She has 5 seconds. She will throw up the shot. No good, and another offensive rebound by Matasacic.
No one boxing out Matasacic. Everyone charging to the basket when that was a very long shot.
Gerber kicks out to Tulis. Back to Tulis to the left wing. Matasacic, right wing. Looking for an open lane, but not able to find one. Looking for an open teammate. And we have a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Yes, a 30-second timeout. So we're going to keep it right here. 58-50, a minute 52 remaining. Lady Muskies getting some shots off, they're just not falling right now.
Yeah, they gotta make those shots count. They gotta, it's gut check time. Play a look. I'm looking for in this right now. I want to see the Muskies get a little more aggressive. Only one foul this fourth quarter against the Kenyon ladies. That's unacceptable. Got see if we can force it to the free throw line a little bit more.
All right, looks like Logan was just in that huddle. Logan, what did you hear from Coach Beth Fox?
Well, guys, I couldn't get a good listen in on what what Coach Fox was talking about during their huddle. But one thing that I have noticed in this game has been that the Muskies have been struggling getting rebounds, especially on the defensive side of the ball, especially when Kenyon has the ball. The Muskies have been struggling to get the defensive rebound as they're coming up the court now, but it has been a struggle for the Muskies on defense to get the defensive rebound, something that they definitely need to fix. They're still within striking distance of 6 points. However, it is going to be a very long night and a loss if they are unable to come away with defensive rebounds.
Couldn't agree more, Logan, as Dana Parkman got the steal and she was able to get down to the lane and get the easy two-pointer as she scored her 20th point of the night. But Gerber hits the clutch three-pointer to put the ladies ahead 61-52 as Carson gets it near the left wing, and she is fouled on the play by Gerber. She was still on the floor before the shot, so we'll go to the baseline. Clutch three-pointer by Jessica Gerber as the Muskies were just in striking distance, but a clutch three-pointer by Gerber.
Yeah, because of that three-pointer, it keeps that striking distance far, far away.
As Parkman forces the turnover, and it will be picked up by Gerber. Less than a minute remaining in this ball game, as Gerber being guarded by Carson. Gerber back to Matasachis near the right wing to Schaub, being guarded by Smith. And Smith will foul Schaub on the play. And looks like that'll be Kaylin Smith's her second foul on the night. 41 seconds remaining. Don't know if you're going to see any quick fouls here by the Lady Muskies to get them to the three-point free throw line. It looks like they are going to try to. Yep, they're going to do the foul and hopefully see what they can do at the free throw line. As Gerber will go to the free throw line. Another foul caused by Caitlin Smith, her third of the night.
I mentioned this has to be made clear. Gerber was the last person that the Lady Muskies needed to foul in this game. She is a 90% free throw shooter for the Kenyon ladies. Their best free throw shooter by far. She makes it
62-52 with her first free throw. Second one, good. Is Gerber making two clutch free throws. As it is now 63-52, Coach Beth Fox will call a quick 30-second timeout, see if they can get anything going offensively with 38 seconds remaining. Muskies down by 11. Probably not a whole lot you can do right now, but again, you got to see what you can do offensively, and we'll see what they could come up with. As it looks like it was a quick meeting for Coach Beth Fox. Probably just to tell them, don't give up just yet. We still got 38 seconds remaining just to play hard right now.
Yeah, and it does help that calling the timeout gets the girls to move a little bit further forward, a little past the half court, at this stage in the game.
As Caitlin Smith will throw it in for the Lady Muskies. Again, 38.7 seconds remaining in this game as the ladies are up against the Muskies 63-52. As Caitlin Smith will look to Dana Parkman, and she will try to get it to Carson. Her three-pointers up, and bang! Alexander Carson with the quick three-pointer.
Carson has been looking for that three-pointer all game long, and it finally comes in at the end.
That is Alexander Carson's first made field goal of the night. Very interesting from Alexander Carson as her first three-pointer. As Coach Beth Fox does call the timeout, as it looks like there was some confusion, but Coach Beth Fox calls the timeout to see if they could set something up defensively to try to get a turnover, as the Lady Muskies are down 63-55 right now. As it looks like there's still some confusion.
I don't know if it was a wise move calling for the time for Coach Fox to call a timeout there. But I would take advantage of your offense or trying to move the ball up. Now she only has one timeout left in this game, in this quarter. She's got to make the most of it.
So the Muskies will set up a full court pressure, and we'll see if the ladies of Kenyon can be able to break it. As Carson fouls the wrong person in Jessica Gerber, and she will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, this is going to be Gerber's second trip to the line, but it's not going to be. This could be the ones that seal the game.
Jessica Gerber going to the line to shoot two free throws. First free throw is up, rims in, and it is good, making it 64-55. 32 seconds remaining. Gerber will get her second free throw. And she makes it 4 for 4 at free throws, as Coach Beth Fox will call her final timeout of the night to try and set up something offensively to get maybe a quick three-point shot to make things interesting. With 32 seconds remaining, down by 10. Can't really say a whole lot right now, but Muskies gave it their best. Got in within striking distance, but just too much mental mistakes and too much offensive rebounding by the ladies of Kenyon, and it was just too much for them.
Yeah, rebound. To me, rebounding is one of the most important basic things in the game. And whenever the one who dominates the glass dominates the game. In most cases.
As Caitlin Smith will throw it in for the Lady Muskies, and she will get it to Alexandra Carson. Looking for that quick three-pointer, and gets out to Haley Stocker. She's looking for the three-pointer. Her shot is up off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Matasachik, and she is fouled on the play by Olivia Basanson. And so Paige Matasachik will go to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. 24 seconds remaining. 65-55 lead for the Kenyon ladies. As Matasachik will look for her 17th and 18th point of the night. First free throw is no good. Stephanie Clark of the Lady Muskies will check back in for Haley Stocker. And Paige Matasachik's second free throw is up, and it is good, making it 66-55. Coach Beth Fox looks like she had another timeout left. She has one more. She has 2 timeouts, 1 more left, and she called a 30-second timeout again to set up something offensively at the half-court line. So we'll see what she could come up with 24 seconds remaining. Looks like it's going to be one of the similar plays because it was a quick meeting. So it looks like we're going to see something similar from the last timeout. 66-55 lead for the Kenyon ladies. 24 seconds remaining. 1 timeout each for both teams. As Caitlin Smith will get it to Basanson, who drives, and she will kick it back to Caitlin Smith, who's looking for a three-point shot. Drives to her right, try to get it to Stephanie Clark, who kicks it back out to Basanson. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Alexandra Carson, as she will kick it back out to Caitlin Smith, whose three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Stephanie Clark. Back to Caitlin Smith, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded finally by Paige Matasachik, and she will get it to Gerber, and that is it. As the Lady Muskies fall on their opening night to the Kenyon ladies, 66-55. Hard-fought battle by the Lady Muskies, but the ladies of Kenyon were just too much.
Yeah, it was definitely a tough battle. The defense was the big key of the game. It was very low-scoring game from both sides, for both sides.
As the ladies preach on defense from Kenyon, their defensive pressure showed tonight, as they just weren't able. The Lady Muskies were just not able to get through offensively. Not a lot of good shots. Not a whole lot going for them. But we're going to go down to Logan Weaver as he has Coach Beth Fox for us. Logan?
I'm here with Coach Fox. Coach, obviously not the way you wanted to start your season. However, it is still a long season and the first of 4 home games in a row to start the year. So what are you going to tell your ladies tonight as they get set for the rest of the season?
Yeah, you know, it's a team game. We've got to make sure we're playing team basketball, whether it's offensively or defensively. That's just something that, like you said, it's going to be a process, but hopefully we make strides for Saturday.
And what were some of the main? I know you said earlier in the game that communication was some of the one of the bigger issues in the game. Was that what ultimately cost the game, or what were some of the bigger issues in today's game?
I think that we definitely didn't seem to be on the same page until probably later in the second half. Our shots were not there tonight, so those are some things that we're hoping that will improve for Saturday, and we just got to keep practicing, keep getting better every day.
All right, thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Logan. So that was Coach Beth Fox. It is a long season ahead of us, only the first game of the night, but this is the first of a home game stretch for the Lady Muskies, so some positives but also some negatives tonight.
Yeah, there's a lot to take from this matchup. We saw the future of this program in Emily Yamer shine her best. We got Dana Parkman showing off she can actually be a very, very talented player for this team down the road. and we also have the when the Muskies put everything together, they can stand up to any team, the competition, no matter how tough or brutal it is on the defensive end.
So a lot to look forward to for the season. But again, first game of the night as the Lady Muskies do fall 65-57 on the night. And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have your full post-game report right here on WMCO and on our Orbit YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
It's me, Artie. Come see what I collected from the Creative Galaxy in my idea box.
Transform your world.
Will you help me make art?
Before you throw it away,
Hey, I have an idea.
think outside the box.
Go be amazing!
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
And we are live from the ANC Steel Center for your post-game report after the Lady Muskies of Muskingum University fall to the Kenyon ladies 66-55. I am Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap as we had the call for tonight's game, and also on your sideline for tonight was Mr. Logan Weaver. So Andrew, the Lady Muskies fall early tonight, first home game of the year, probably some jitters, probably a little anxious, but didn't get a lot of things going tonight. Rebounding offensively, they're Kenyon ladies had a great defensive pressure tonight. Just not a whole lot going for the Lady Muskies tonight.
Yeah, the rebounding was definitely one of the big factors for the Muskies, as they put up a total. It was a 41-35 battle on the boards, and it surprisingly offensive rebounding it's 15-15, but defensive rebounding it's 26 Kenyon, 20 Muskies. So the Kenyon focus, it's more of Kenyon was able to, whenever Muskies missed their shots, Kenyon was able to make sure no more second chance points were coming in their favor, at least not as much.
And a lot of bad shots were taken by the Lady Muskies tonight. Some airball threes, some bad layups being taken. So hopefully they can clean that up here in their home game stand in the next couple of games, because that was not a whole lot of good shots taken by the Lady Muskies tonight.
It's 18 of 53 from the field goal range in total. 4 for 25 from the three-point range, and 15 for 23 from the free throw line. That is what we saw from the shooting performance from the Muskies. We knew going into the game that they were going to have some trouble shooting the ball. It's going to me, and especially against a very tough defensive program like Kenyon. Meanwhile, on their end, 25 of 58 on field goal, 5 for 22 for three-pointers, and 11 for 14, including some game-winning ceiling free throws at the very end that helped put the Kenyon ladies over the Lady Muskies.
That just proves how important free throws are in late game situations. As Coach Fox talked a lot about tonight along with Logan, communication was key tonight. There wasn't a whole lot of communication. There was some struggling communication between the players tonight, as they talked about sometimes in the huddle. So they really need to clean that up throughout the season, because communication is key if you need to continue to grow as a team and get better as a team.
Yeah, communication is very important in any program. You got to be able to let your teammate. It's one of the main ingredients to running a good offensive set. It's one of the main ingredients of help side defense. You got to let your teammates know that you have their back and you're going to be able to support them.
And they need to be supported as a team, as this is a long season. It is the first game of the season, but a lot of things to be worked on and to get better on and to prove on throughout the season. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more of your post-game report and your players of the game. So keep it right here on WMCO and on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul,
Estimated time 47 hours.
they will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking?
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
And we are back live from the ANC Steel Center for your post-game report of tonight's home opening matchup between the Muskingum University Lady Muskies and the Kenyon Ladies. I am Joe Scott, and alongside Andrew Dunlap and Logan Weaver was your sideline reporter tonight, as the Lady Muskies do fall on opening night 66-55. So we talked about pretty much the first analysis in the first segment. Now we're going to talk about our players to watch, players of the game that stood out for us this game. I know for the Muskies,
watch the player of the game.
Watch the player of the game?
Yes.
Watch the player.
Yeah, we could phrase it like that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Dana Parkman, for me, was probably my player of the game for the Lady Muskies side. 20 points. She was basically the offense for the Lady Muskies tonight, and she stood out tonight in her first game of the year. 20
points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. She definitely had a great showing out there for the Lady Muskies. You can coming off the bench, you have also Emily Yeager putting up some decent points at 12 points off the bench. You also had Steffi Clark in the starting role, almost put up a double-double, 8 points, 10 rebounds. But I'm going to agree with you. I'm putting my money on Dana Parkman as my player of the game on the Muskie side of things.
Now, on the Kenyon Lady side of things, one player that stood out for me, Paige Matasakic, who led her team in scoring with 18 points. So she stood out to me, and also Jessica Gerber, the point guard. She did a lot of good things as well.
Yeah, Jessica Gerber really stepped up in the end to help seal the win for the Kenyon Ladies. I also want to look at Griffith Tolis, who had a near triple-double performance. Wow. Listen to this: 7 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. She was all next to Paige Manasatovich. She was very. She was one of the main ingredients for when the ball was touched her almost every time out there on the field, and she was part of almost every big play for the ladies.
So a lot of people stood out, a lot of players stood out in that game for the ladies' side. So they got a good thing to hold on to throughout this season. Again, for the Lady Muskies, seniors, a lot of their seniors weren't able to step up tonight. Alexander Carson only had 1 field goal, but Sanson didn't get a lot of going tonight. So some of the seniors weren't able to get things going, but hopefully they'll be able to get things going here throughout the season. But it is their first game of the year, and hopefully they'll be able to clean things up.
Yeah, it was a very tough showing for both Carson and Bezanson. 2 for 20, both of them combined in field goals. And also from the charity stripe, 1 for 13. No, that's 3-pointers. My bad. 1 for 13 for 3-point range. 2 for 2 from the cherry stripe with Alexander Carson. But they need to be do a better job of as leaders. They can't have. If the team wants to be well, the leaders have to step up and have good games, and not rely so heavily on if your teammates can do a good job.
So a lot of people need to step up throughout the season. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to have our last thoughts and look forward to the next game. So keep it right here on WMCL and on our YouTube channel over at Media TV.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
And we are back live from the ANC Steel Center for your post-game report of tonight's home opening game, as the Lady Muskies do take a home opening loss to the, oh my goodness, Kenyon Ladies.
Come on, man.
I'm getting old. 66-55 as they do lose in their
Only
home.
22.
I'm getting there. Losing 66-55. I'm Joe Scott alongside Andrew Dunlap. First game of the year. Taking a loss, but a lot of things to look forward to, as Lady Muskies do play Oberlin this Saturday. So hopefully the Lady Muskies will be able to get things back on track.
It's an interesting matchup for Muskies against Oberlin. I looked up their schedule from last year. They've never played. They didn't play Oberlin. So it's kind of a new. It's a new team, kind of fresh. Give you some new matchups you might not have seen before.
So it should be interesting as the Lady Muskies face a new opponent against Oberlin this Saturday. And tip-off is at 3 o'clock, but you can catch pregame here on WMCO or on our YouTube channel, Orbit Media TV, at 2:50. So check it out. Should be a great game. But that is it for us tonight, everybody. Again, the Lady Muskies do fall to the Kenyon Ladies, 66-55. For Andrew Dunlap and Logan Weaver, I'm Joe Scott. Have a great night, New Concord.
See ya.